Hi, my name is Kinga. Welcome to City Lights, right here on Novus TV. Well, we are hanging on by a thread to the last few moments of summer, which also means that a lot of us are gearing up for back to school and processing some of the nervousness that might come with it. But perhaps what you didn't know is that over 250,000 Canadian children seek healthcare services for mood and anxiety disorders, which can become exacerbated around back to school time. So today I'm speaking with Dr. Beth Donaldson to talk about some of these issues and see how we can lessen the impact on our kids. So let's go have a chat with Dr. Beth. So when can normal stress and nervousness about starting a new school year turn into a potential health problem for a child?
Everybody has known what it's like to have, say, those butterflies or jitteriness. It's when it goes beyond those simple butterflies and jitteriness that you'll start to potentially see real, almost physical signs in your child. And that can be anything from complaining they have headaches, to abdominal pain, to a real change in bowel movements. Other kids, it might be a little bit more behavioral. They might start to act out. And even teenagers, say, they might become a bit more reclusive. They might not want to come out of their room. If you start to see those warning signs in your child, then it can really start to affect their health in the long term. In the short term, a little bit here and there would be fine. But if it's sort of like, okay, now we're on week 4 or week 5 of this happening, we definitely need to question where that's coming from.
What symptoms should parents look out for to know when it's finally time to seek professional help?
I say anytime it's just really having an impact on the family or the child. So are they not getting out of bed to go to school? They can't get themselves off the toilet because their anxiety is so bad that they're just having frequent bowel movements, for example, or they're not wanting to eat anything because they're just so nauseous from anxiety. And one of the best places that you can go is to your GP if you've got one, because they themselves can often help counsel the child, but they can put that child in touch with various people to help the situation.
Are we seeing more instances of mood and anxiety in children today than we have in the past?
I think there are a few more pressures for kids these days. It's not just what happens at the schoolyard or on the telephone. With kids especially who have social media available to them all the time, and all their kids are also online, it really changes the different pressures. Just one tweet can set a kid off for the year in the wrong direction. Introduce concepts of the problems with the internet and being online earlier than you would think. So, grade 1, 2, 3, start talking about why Facebook might not always be a good thing, or why Twitter might not always be a good thing, and what these things are. You don't want to freak your kids out, but you want to let them know why you're wary of them having a phone in grade 4.
So what can parents do to lessen the implications of back to school stress?
For elementary school, think about taking them by the playground. Do the walk to school, and then maybe organize a few play dates with kids who are going to be at the same school, and maybe meet other parents and their kids at the playground. And then for older kids, have them as organized as possible, and then involve the kids in your choices that you make prior to starting school. So take them back to school shopping for clothes. Let them get what they think is going to be really cool, so that at least they feel really good that first day, We all have stories of when we were in school when maybe we experienced some anxiety. It doesn't matter what it's about. Maybe we had bad acne, or maybe we weren't the best on the volleyball team, or didn't like our teacher. And even if you lie a little bit, just tell your child how you overcame that, so that they understand that, wow, even mom and dad had problems getting to school too, but look at them now. So just let them sort of normalize it,
So how important is exercise and nutrition to a child's mental health?
Nutrition-wise, sugar and carbs, if that's all your kids get, and they're going to get pretty hungry and their brain's not going to work optimally when they're sitting in school. So you need to have some protein in there, some fruits and veggies. And then exercise for mood and for anxiety, very helpful. So get that hour a day for your kid. Doesn't matter what it is, if it's a walk to the park or playing at the beach, or if it's organized sports like hockey and tennis. They sleep better, but it also just really helps alleviate anxiety and improve mood for sure.
What can you do here at the Copeman Healthcare Center to assist if a parent feels like they're at the end of their rope?
Yeah, so we're super lucky here in that we work with a team that involves your physician, a nurse practitioner, dietitian, kinesiologist, kind of everybody's here. And we're really in tune with the kids' physical but also mental health. So we do a number of questionnaires that would bring out those anxieties or those low moods in kids that maybe do need to be addressed. And then we can help assess, obviously physically through labs or physical exam, what could potentially be causing anxiety or low mood. For example, low iron or low thyroid, things like that can actually affect how you're operating on a day-to-day basis. And then together with some advice from a dietitian about total diet and a kinesiologist about whether or not they're getting the right sorts of exercise. It's nice because we're able to put that all together and really come up with a nice plan for that patient, so to prevent any issues throughout the school year that they might have. And then if needed, we can put families in touch with counselors either locally within our center or even within their own school.
Well, that was a lot of really wonderful information provided by Dr. Beth to help kids with back to school time and to keep mental health and well-being. If you'd like to know more about what they do here at the Copeman Healthcare Center, visit their website at copemanhealthcare.com. Thank you so much for joining us here today. My name is Kinga and I'm here for City Lights right here on Novus TV.